me, host Super Sorrel. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got. It's the Logan 2-pack. So this is the San Diego Comic Con, or convention exclusive, or HasCon exclusive this year, as due to COVID we haven't had a Comic Con. But this has been released after the HasCon released, Hasbro Pulse Con, whatever it was called. This came out just after, and as you guys know from my unboxing, I got a bunch of stuff, including this, some Power Rangers, we got Dracon, we got a bunch of other stuff as well, the Hellfire Club from Marvel, and the Endor Heroes pack. So I'm super happy to have this in my collection. I've got the other Logans back out, so we can head swap and compare and look and play, and yeah, and I've got the Bone Claws back out as well. So we can play around with Logan and see which is like the ultimate figure we can build out of all these stuff. So guys, the packaging itself is very nice actually. It comes with the nice cover with Wolverine on one side and then Xavier on the other. This is just an outer sleeve as well, so we can go ahead and pull this outer sleeve off. It has the Marvel Legend logo on the top. So once we've pulled that off, leaves us with the box itself, which has got the window, so you can see all the pieces and things in there. Logan's on one side, as we know, and I said Xavier's on the other, but if we turn it back, it's got both characters stood together. There's no bios on these, there's no write-ups or anything, it's just straight to the unboxing of the figure, really. And on the front, it just says Marvel's Logan and Charles Xavier. And these are the 20th anniversary of the X-Men franchise in general. Obviously the film Logan's only been out a few years, but it's nice that they've given us, while they're on it doing the sculpts for Logan, it's nice that they've gone ahead and given us the sort of the old man Logan, if you will. The Logan movie, I think, was like the best thing to come out of the franchise. And that's not me hating on the X-Men franchise, because as you guys know, I grew up with it. To me, it's like the Star Wars prequels. It's one of those things where I know a lot of people hate it, but I loved it because I grew up with it and I enjoyed it. Whenever I hear, like whenever I read Xavier in the comic books, it's Patrick Stewart's voice that I hear in my head. Same with Magneto. It's Ian McKellen. You guys know what my favourite line in the entire franchise. We're the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter. We've got the bloody claws in this one as well, which is nice. And we've got another screaming head. Which is kind of, it's all blood splattered and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Then we've got Logan on his suit as well, which is nice. I can see a lot of people buying this figure just for the suited body. Oh, I don't like that. Oh my lord, what's that about? Is that going? Oh no. No, 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 no. What is that about? So the head doesn't go further. For me, it doesn't go far enough down. I know it's to give him the resemblance of a neck, but if you shot him from the back as an action figure photographer, oh no, no, no. Let's hope the secondary sculpt doesn't do that, but I've got a feeling it will. And then we've got Xavier as well in his wheelchair. It's awesome that he has the little wheelchair this time. It's the just the regular push one though. It's in the Xavier 2-pack where we're going to get the nice wheelchair for him. Go ahead and put that packaging back together. Slide that back over. Alright, well, I'll argue with that packaging later. Use that as a backdrop anyway. Right. A lot of people were saying that the Patrick Stewart figure really does look like Patrick Stewart, and you know what? It does. The likeness to Patrick Stewart here is amazing. My only issue is my figure has got a big black mark on his nose. What is that about? Look at the likeness to the character though. Look at the likeness to him. That is insane, right? But then look at that awful... It's like they've tried to obviously paint the nostrils, I think. And it's resulted in that. And I hope I can get that off with a bit of paint, because that's awful. Yeah, there feels like there's even life behind his eyes on this one. It's very nicely done. It's very well sculpted. It comes with his nice cardigan jumper on. He's got a shirt underneath and these black trousers on. Obviously in the film he's in the wheelchair, so let's plonk him in there. So he's got his fancy little wheelchair so we can keep him in there. You'll see this all better when we go to the desk cam. Alright, so yeah, we've got that weird Logan with the... I say weird because I really don't like that neck being... like the peg being on display like that. That's my pet peeve in Marvel Legends. Oh, that's awful. Does the other head do that? Let me put the other head on. Yeah, they both do it. Shame. Okay, most people are liking this head obviously because it's the old man Logan. Logan was a very popular movie. And obviously we're getting another suited body, which is good. Obviously, I don't think it'd work for many other characters because the white shirt itself has got like a cream colour to it. They've kind of made it look worn and stuff, so it has like a bit of a yellowing to it. You can't really pick it up on camera if the camera's brightness is turned up, but you'll probably see it on the desk cam a little bit better. I'm liking the face sculpt. That really does look like Hugh Jackman with the beard and stuff, and I like the fact they've given him a blooded face this time around. It's very nice. I like how they've even blended in bits of grey to the beard and the hair. Awesome. And they've given us a set of regular hands, one open palm hand and one grasping hand. So he's not got his claws out at all times, but that's okay. We've got plenty of clawed hands as well to play with. And they gave us the second portrait for this one. Which is the screaming face. Which is very nice. Again, it does have that same issue though, with that peg issue at the back being visible from a rear view shot. So that's going to really, unless you put his head like that when you take the shot, it's going to look really weird. But yeah, very nice figure. I think most people are probably going to keep the regular head on. I don't think I'll be using the screaming head unless I was doing like an action shot. So yeah, that is very cool. Articulation wise, head is on a ball joint, you can make him look up and down, left and right. Arms do lift with this top hinge, do rotate. Same as at the bicep with a double hinged elbow there, hands are on a ball joint. There is an abdomen crunch, but you can't really activate it all that much unless you pull the jacket away and do what I've just done there to pull it. And you're going to have struggle to make it go backwards because of the jacket piece, but it can be used a little bit. Waist swivel there as well, legs lift out quite far, as well as forwards, backwards, top thigh cut there, double hinged knees. And the feet are on rocker and pivot, and you can use a display base should you want to. He does have holes in his feet. Just a quick look at the articulation there. The articulation is identical on Xavier, so I don't see the point in doing it again. The articulation points from what I can see here are identical in every way, shape and form. We'll get a close look at Xavier obviously on the desk cam, guys. But I think most people are going to want to use this body for other things, but don't forget as well, he has got stubble on his neck, so that's something to be careful of when you're trying to use other figures with him. My thing, I would probably want to use, because I don't like this head from the old Logan, so I'm probably going to take this head off, add the old man screaming head Logan onto it, and then at some point I'm probably going to add some custom blood to this vest top, so I can recreate that scene from the end of Logan, where he's running through the forest, trying to defend X-23. I'm going to slide in the blood hands. So I've got the bloody claws up there now as well. screaming head on that's covered in blood and stuff. So there, that looks pretty sick. So again, it just matches the end of Logan for me when he's running through that forest. He's just taking guards out left, right and centre. So the kids can escape. Very cool. You can get him so he's posing with his arms down and out. And then pull them back on the butterfly hinge. Yeah. That's how Hugh Jackman usually stands, isn't it? With the sort of like hunched forward, hands back. Love it. As well, we can go ahead, because Wolverine always has a bearded face on all of the sculpts that we have. So we can always go ahead and put the younger Logan head on here, which stops that back issue as well. So you can have him in the, you can have a younger Logan in the suited body if you wanted. We can go ahead and add the other snarling face there to that one. And then the one that everyone's obviously, that I think a lot of people like, was this one. The Old Man Logan head on the jacketed body looks pretty good as well for photos and stuff. Probably going to be one of my go-to ones as well. That'll create some nice action figure photography. It just looks good. I like it a lot. See, I'm gonna leave those all built up so I can show you all how they all look on desk cam. Because there's been 1,000 reviews of this thing online now. You've already seen the suited body. It's okay. It's nice that we've got the Old Man Logan now. Let's put it that way. Which is cool. So we'll just put a regular Logan head on there and have him pushing the wheelchair. So guys, I'm going to head on down to the desk cam to give you guys an up-close personal look at Logan. So let's head on down to the desk cam. Alright guys, so here they are out of the packaging, looking swish. So as you can see, this is that suited body Logan. Ignore the head that's currently on there right now, pretend it's the other one. But basically, yeah, he has a bit of stubble under his chin on the neck piece, which is nice. Other than that, it's just a white, shirted, open-collared, black, suited body. Kind of similar to what we've had before. Let's be honest, there's nothing groundbreaking about this figure. It is very kit-bashed. It's just that undershirt that's been changed, I think. But then again, isn't this the same one that we had with... Didn't we have this before in purple for Hulk? With the open collar? I can't remember. But either way, it's pretty cool. So I can pop him over there. Then, of course, we've got Xavier. Xavier is one of the reasons to buy this pack as well. Mine's got that god-awful black spot on his nose. Need to get that sorted out. Need to get that buffed out. But the figure itself is very nice. And like the fact they've included all the little moles and lumps and things they gave him to make him look older and things. I think Patrick Stewart played a great role for Xavier here, and it was his final time playing Xavier, he said. So it was a very good send-off for the character. I'm loving the little wheelchair. So we've now got a proper little wheelchair as well, which is nice. We can use this with other dioramas, other photos and things. So that's pretty cool. Always good for DC Joker photos, to be honest. You can have a character that is taken hostage and have them sort of tied down into that. That would look pretty funny. But yeah, the wheelchair is going to be good for other action figure photography stuff as well. The wheels don't really rotate or anything. You can rotate them, but they're kind of just... Oh no, if you push down and put a little bit of weight on them, you can make them go around. Other than that, wheelchair itself is just pretty standard. The plates don't lift up or anything like a real wheelchair would, or they don't rotate or anything. It's just a bog standard plastic chair. The wheels do clip on and off though, as you found out, because I did that when I think of mine. So here is my favourite of the Logan that I've been able to build using all the pieces. So we've got the bloodied face. I'm going to add some blood to the actual vest top, I think, like splattered, because then of course he's got the blood splattered claws here from the Logan 2-pack. And yeah, it reminds me of that final scene running through the forest. That was really cool. So I'm really fond of that, and that's a really cool way of using that head. And that face sculpt is just phenomenal. It's better than the other screaming head we had last time. But it's not as good as this other head that we've got. Look at this. I love that Logan. That old Logan is the best. And he looks awesome with the brown jacket and the dog tags. And because obviously the dog tags are from the white jacketed Wolverine, so the white vested Wolverine. Why is my camera not focusing? There we go. The white cameraed Wolverine. So it just looks complete like that. I love how it looks. Of course, we can have the bloody claws on if we needed them or anything like that. But I'm definitely going to take some action figure photography of this guy like this because he just looks awesome. If you want to see me review Deadpool and all the rest of the Fox lines, I've still got Mystique to review and I've got the Deadpool figures. So if you want to see me review them sooner rather than later, please do let me know in the comments. Your comments are usually how I judge on what I'm going to review next. So if you really want to see something, guys, you've got to comment up and down below for me. And that way I know you guys want to see it. So what did you think of these figures, guys? Are you fond of the new Logan body, or have you done more or less what I've done and just used the previous two to make a better Logan? Let me know in the comments down below. And let's go back to the main cam, guys, and finish off this video. So guys, what are your thoughts on these awesome two new figures? Please let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's video, then please make sure you hit that like button, leave us a comment, and subscribe if you're new around here. Subscribing really supports us, it really helps out and helps us to keep making awesome videos. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, may the Force be with you. Bye!